Yo, what is up YouTube? CJ Sauce here, and we're back with another Madden 22 video. Today I'm going over what I thought was going to be out today, but it's actually going to be out tomorrow. August 12th, the EA Play trial will be out. Today I'm going to talk to you about what free players you need to take advantage of as soon as possible and help give you some tips on what players you should be choosing to fill out your team with solos and legend or loyalty rewards and pre-order rewards and all of that kind of stuff. I'll explain to you who I'm picking, why I'm picking them, and what I think you should do to make sure you get the best possible value out of all of your stuff. That being said, before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below, guys. We are going to be grinding Madden 22. We're going to have an excellent no money spent series. We're going to have really good gameplay and the whole thing. So I would appreciate the support if you have the opportunity to. Just please hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this one. So I'm here and I have some screenshots of some of the free packs and pre-order packs and loyalty packs and all of that kind of stuff that you're going to get this year. And I'm just going to explain to you what I'm going to do, when I'm going to pick them, and why I'm going to pick some of these players. So keep in mind, I don't know exactly when some of these are going to drop. For example, it's been rumored that rookie premieres are going to come out with the EA Play trial, but the rest of the pre-order content won't come out until the full game releases on the 17th. Some people are saying it won't come out until the 20th, and so on and so forth. So the first thing that I'm going to suggest is that you wait to pick any of your free players until you've opened your free gold team fantasy packs. Now, that is for the people who have pre-ordered the game. If you pre-ordered the MVP edition, you're going to get 11 team gold fantasy packs. If you pre-ordered the dynasty edition, you're going to get 22 team gold fantasy packs. I will put out a video closer to the global launch of the game about which team fantasy packs you should pick. But keep in mind, if I'm going to recommend right now you pick Myles Garrett or DeAndre Hopkins from this NFL Stars fantasy pack, but then you open your 22 team gold fantasy packs and you pull an 87 DeAndre Hopkins, obviously there's no need for you to pick this DeAndre Hopkins. So the first and most important thing is open your gold team fantasy packs first. Whatever good cards you decide to keep out of those will then obviously shift which decisions you make here a little bit, but for the most part, the principles that I'm going to tell you right now should apply for the entirety of these pickings. So you're going to get one NFL Stars fantasy pack. There's an 83 overall player that represents every team: Khalil Mack, Jesse Bates, Josh Allen, Von Miller, Myles Garrett, Levante David, DeAndre Hopkins, Joey Bosa, Tyrann Mathieu, Quentin Nelson, Amari Cooper, Mike Gesicki, Fletcher Cox, Calvin Ridley, George Kittle, Saquon Barkley, Miles Jack, Marcus May, Frank Ragnow, Devontae Adams, Christian McCaffrey, Stephon Gilmore, Darren Waller, Aaron Donald, Marlon Humphrey, Michael Thomas, Russell Wilson, TJ Watt, Laramie Tunsil, Derrick Henry, Harrison Smith, and Chase Young. Play that back in slow motion, or in a little bit slower if you want to hear that slower, but there's one player for every team. Now, what I'm going to do with this is probably pick a depth position or not as flashy of a position. I'm probably going to pick an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, a position that I don't want to go out and spend my coins on, right? I like spending my coins on a new quarterback or a flashy wide receiver because you can see the impact of those guys, but the linemen just don't do it for me. So I'm probably going to pick a guy like Quentin Nelson or Myles Garrett maybe, or Frank Ragnow, like just an important player. You know, a good 83 overall lineman is going to be helpful, but not flashy. So that's what I'm going to use this pick on. The next thing that's going to come up, and I'm doing this in what order I think that these will come out, so you're hopefully going to get your rookie premieres as soon as the EA Play trial starts. Now, Jamar Chase is on your screen now. And the options obviously are, you know, Vera Tucker, Najee Harris. Trevor Lawrence is going to be an honorable mention for me because Trevor Lawrence will get Hot Route Master, so keep that in mind. Pitts, Jamar Chase, Christian Barmore, Jalen Phillips, Micah Parsons. If linebackers are usable, Micah Parsons is going to be a great pick with his speed. And then J.C. Horn and Trevon Moehrig also have really good speed, but I'm not going to be choosing defensively. I think defense is going to be hard enough this year, and so the extra couple speed on the rookie premieres for defense probably won't make that much of a difference. Defense is going to be hard either way. So I'm going to pick the two most flashy offensive players. The first one's going to be Jamar Chase with a 91 speed. He is really just... he's untouchable. I mean, Tyreek Hill is only going to have 88, 89, 90 speed, somewhere in that space. And Jamar Chase is already going to come out with 91 speed. So he's going to be very usable for a very long time. And I should also mention this. I'm only going to be picking 2 auctionable rookie premieres. A lot of people are going to pick some NATs and things like that. But I think the coins, I think these guys are going to sell for so much that I'm going to be selling them early and using those coins to rock the market. But for now, at the beginning of the game, I'm going to have Jamar Chase, and then the second one is going to be Kyle Pitts. Now, the best tight end in the game is Travis Kelce, and he's only 81 speed. So keep that in mind when you're looking at Kyle Pitts, who's only 2 overall lower. And 7 speed faster. Kyle Pitts is in a league of his own speed wise for tight end. You literally have to pick him. The level master, ultimate season master, or whatever that got leaked yesterday is George Kittle, who can't touch Kyle Pitts' speed. At a tight end position, how important it is to have the 80s for the route running thresholds, and then 88 speed is going to be huge. So I'm going to be going with Kyle Pitts and Jamar Chase for those 2 free rookie premier players. The next ones you're going to be talking about is the veteran loyalty fantasy pack. So if you played Madden 19, Madden 20, and Madden 21, you will get one of these loyalty packs for each of those. So if you played all 3, you're going to get 3 packs, 2 and 1, and so on. So this is going to be an 82 overall player specifically from this. This is going to be an NAT. So the same concept as the NFL Stars pack. I'm looking at probably the linemen, maybe some depth somewhere. So I'm probably going to be picking Richie Incognito and Akeem Hicks. Akeem Hicks will get Patriots chemistries if he's got a power up or something like that. So that would be helpful for my Pat's theme team anyway. But I'm probably going Incognito and Akeem Hicks. And then after that, I'm maybe thinking about AJ Brown if the speed is there. Maybe Zeke as a good backup running back. But that third one is pretty much irrelevant to me. But the big 2 are Incognito and Akeem Hicks to kind of fill those spots. Akeem Hicks will probably play D tackle for me. But yeah, there's a screenshot of both of those, and then maybe Zeke or AJ Brown as that third is kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't really know on those. Now I'm going to get into the pre-order stuff. So this is going to be the stuff that comes out a little bit later, closer to the global launch, but the big conversation is the curated legend fantasy pack. So Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and the cards that come with them. Now, when you're thinking about Brady or Mahomes, the big things to keep in mind is that from what we understand this year is that Gunslinger and Set Feet Lead, that kind of animation throwing piece of the game, is going to be just as important as it was last year. And Patrick Mahomes' card does not get Gunslinger or Set Feet Lead. His full 88 overall, I'll show the stats in a second, does not get those. However, Tom Brady does get Set Feet Lead, and Mahomes is only 71 speed. So for me, I'm probably rocking Tom Brady at quarterback, or maybe like the 85 Aaron Rodgers from the Superstar KO mode if he gets Gunslinger. So keep that in mind, but I'm probably going with this Tom Brady. 50 speed is going to be tough. 83 throw power also probably going to be tough, but he's got really, really good accuracies for this early on in the game, especially when he's powered up. He's going to have 90 short accuracy. And then with Set Feet Lead, the increased throw power should more than make up for everything, and it'll be kind of like having Gunslinger early on. So think about like a Dan Marino last year. He was really, really good. I'm expecting this Tom Brady to perform about the same as that Dan Marino card did last year. So that is what I'll be picking. But here's your full Patrick Mahomes, just in case you guys want to see. He's going to have 4 more throw power, but a little bit less on the accuracies. Obviously a lot more mobile, but no Gunslinger, no Set Feet Lead. So that's why I will not be going with Mahomes. But the curated fantasy pack, I think the choice is obvious, but picking the Tom Brady one also has its perks, and I'll tell you why. So Dion Sanders with 88 speed, 84 man coverage, 83 zone coverage. It's kind of an obvious choice. Dion is amazing. Speed kills, and having him at corner is going to be huge. So I will be picking the Patrick Mahomes curated legend fantasy pack to get Dion and your Randy Moss here with 87 speed on Randy Moss. His route running is pretty terrible. But the 87 speed and the size of Randy Moss will make him more than usable next to Jamar Chase. So that's really good. Now, if you do go with the Tom Brady one, I will say Wes Welker is only 1 speed slower than Randy Moss and has great route running stats, and he's going to get Slot Apprentice. So for those of you that don't know how much you're going to be able to grind or things like that, you know how important Slot Apprentice is. And Wes Welker is going to have that. I'm going to have Brady, so I'm assuming he gets Hot Route Master, so I'll be fine there. But Wes Welker with Slot Apprentice might be pretty glitchy, so keep that in mind when you are thinking about that. Now, the last free card I'm going to tell you guys about is the first thing I'm doing after the EA Play challenges. You're going to get to play the EA Play solos. They're going to come with like an 80 wide receiver fantasy pack, which will be solid as my wide receiver 3 behind Moss and Jamar Chase. But the very next thing I'm going to be doing right next to that 88 speed Dion, I'm going to be rocking with an 87 speed JC Jackson. So on the outside, I'm going to have 86 speed, 86 zone, 84 zone, 86 man, 84 man, and 88 and 87 speed on my outside corners. I'm going to be running a lot of man coverage, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I notice he gets ×2 Patriots chem, so that's going to be huge for me in the Patriots theme team. But that is, I believe, all of the free cards that you're going to get really early on during this trial, during the first day or two of the game. So let me know if you guys agree with me. Let me know if you guys disagree with me. like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to this channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.